Youths from East Kamagak Ward during a sports dialogue event convened by County Voices and Rights, an event that brought youths, community leaders, and local stakeholders to use the power of sports as a tool for dialogue, have since expressed their displeasure with the National Youth Council, especially the President's appointment of Salim Mvurya as Cabinet Secretary Sports and Madam Gloria as the CEO of National Youth Council. They say that this was a misstep by the President, and also they voiced concerns regarding the charges on IDs being quite unaffordable.
My name is Jacob Orambo from Geno Bodaboda CBO Makongeni. Now we have the grievances and statement to put on. We say enough is enough, and we demand the NYC election date to be set or those in charge to set aside. For the third time and without substantive action, the youths can now confirm to the President that he missed the step in appointing Mr. Salim Mvurya as the Cabinet Secretary and Madam Gloria as the CEO of the National Youth Council. It is alarming that after our second press briefing, the ministry did not make any effort to do the right thing and instead resorted to calling the media houses to threaten Kericho youth for delivering our message and asking for our contacts. Just like you asked for our contacts, but you have not contacted us. We also asked for your contacts, and we will give it to the public for further action. Mr. Salim Mvurya, be reminded that demanding accountability is a constitutional right, and issuing threats violates the very constitution you committed to uphold, protect, and defend. Mr. Salim Mvurya, you have to stop violating the constitution and start working. This is the second time NYC CEO Mrs. Gloria Wawira has failed to respond to us, which contravenes Access to Information Act 2016. Her dismissive attitude towards the youth is not welcomed. We ask the President to remove her, or we will proceed to court to demand her removal. Where are the youths expected to go when the youths applying for the national identification cards are subjected to ridiculous demands like pen facilitation fee? This also extend after the processing, where the offices are just not giving out the IDs. We therefore recommend that the NYC take it upon themselves to give the Registrar of Persons 1 month within which they should have distributed all the uncollected IDs. While we were happy that a youth was appointed in the office, we have been disappointed by the response of the Principal Secretary, Mr. Fakin Jacobs, who seems to have reduced the gravity of this issue to casual Facebook comments. And I quote, noted with concern, instead of providing formal structured communication on the action that is planning to undertake to correct the concerns. Social media comments are not a substitute for policy direction or official updates. Youth matters deserve structured communication and formal response, not of social media comments. Do the necessary and give the necessary information and facilitate the process. We therefore demand that, number 1, the Cabinet Secretary to publish the date of the National Youth Election by 21st June 2025, failure to which we will proceed to deploy all constitutional means, including peaceful walks and going to court to seek for his removal. Number 2, the NYC gives a public apology by 21st June 2025 for the CEO's non-responsive behavior, failure to which we will demand his removal of the CEO, Ms. Gloria Wawira. And lastly, number 3, also NYC to start giving national updates on the progress made by Registrar of Persons in ensuring youth access to the national identification on monthly basis, including the updates from the county offices and not from the comfort of their offices in Nairobi. The Cabinet Secretary and the NYC should be reminded that youth constitute 31% of the country, the biggest tax contributors and the most energetic. You either do the right thing or wait for the right thing to be done in those offices as you watch from a distance. We are awaiting for your response not later than 21st June 2025, or you wait for our action then.
We want to say that as the NYC, we are very offended for the way the communication is just in the social media. And our request is that you people should give us the date so that we can do that election.
Americo Gueno from Homabay County. I want to ask the NYC, National Youth Council, for immediate election through their leader, CS Salim Mvurya.
I'm Michael Sampo from Homabay. We want to call upon the national government to, if they cannot give us job, they should give IDs at a rate that is affordable to each and every individual, each and every youth in the Republic of Kenya.
An kaka jadak ma Homabay County ka, wawinjo marach kabisa kidhi kao ID, titiyo gi fare ang'ama rangue, tadhi kia kure, koka gi kucho, tichaki ng'isana gol siling 2,000, koro kang'e wach ID malong'o, wadani mondo mamiyo lok gigendo, mondo jotelo, yier jotelo maber manyalo tiyo na mondo kaka wan vijana, wayud ID e yo mowinjore.
From the sails of the lake, this is Isaac Okech. Keep it Homabay TV.